was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Side boob. Just the side boob, dude. That side boob. Hey guys, welcome back to QUEEF. Last time, we got stuck outside the death room. We're not worried though, no. I got stuck because I didn't know where to go, but I realised that there was this little arm off of the main hallway that I never went to. Oh, yes. I really don't like this. Okay. I don't care. I could hear children calling for me, hiding and goading me to find them. I'm not playing hide and seek with you, you little fucks. They're so scary. Them children ghosts. I don't like them. So yeah, we were wandering around this graveyard thing in the last episode. It's a graveyard, bomb shelter, whatever, same thing in this game. They're calling my name. I could hear the voices of children playing. Monica! No, I'm not ready. See, they're calling me. Among the voices, I heard the sound of a door opening somewhere nearby. Oh no. Shut up, child. The deaf room? Yay, kids, let's go and play in the deaf room. Come on, follow me. Follow me in my big, beautiful blue eyes. Look at that, I never noticed that before. Okay, to the deaf room. We here, we doing this. Oh, it's dripping. I'm sure it's just water. Yeah. I didn't think this place could get any darker, but this room proved me wrong. It was completely and utterly devoid of all light. My only indication as to its size was the bloop. The bloop? Oh, the bloop bloop sound of dripping water from somewhere inside. And based on the echo, it didn't seem too big. It's not water. It's holy water. I was perfectly content to leave it at that, honestly, but I couldn't. Because I knew Naho Daho might have been in there, seized with fear and panic. Nah, she's lost her shit. She's cray-cray. She's fine. She's gonna live. Well, we know she dies, but you know what I mean. She usually kept a cool head, sure. But I'd just seen what she looked like when she didn't, and it worried the fuck out of me, so I had to know. Naho, are you in here, girl? Are you in the death room? No response. Not that I heard anyway. That dripping wasn't very loud, but it echoed enough that I could conceivably obscure the sound of a person's voice. That it could. Nailed it. As long as I kept the door to this room open, though, pale light of the corridor would filter in, and I'd be able to see the exit. But you know someone's going to shut the door behind you. Somebody unlocked it. Use your fucking brain, girl. See, you're going to die now. This is what happens in horror movies. It may not have illuminated much, but at least I was able to find my way out in a pinch. So I swallowed my fear and walked into the darkness. Oh, flies around dead bodies. Oh, gross. Ew. What's that smell? Did you shit your panties already? It stinks to high heaven. Is someone rotting in here? Oh no, they probably are. Oh, somebody left a plate on the floor. Ew, what spilled? It's all over my leg. Oh, period blood. Without thinking, I smacked my hand against my leg as if trying to knock off whatever was stuck to it. Oh, was it gore? Was it a finger? Gag! What is it? The metallic smell was so thick that I almost couldn't breathe. Was it blood? Did I just wipe blood onto my hand? No, it couldn't be. It's congealed blood in it. I got a sudden itch on my thigh. Scratch it down. So I impulsively reached down and scratched it. And in doing so, a small rice-sized bead stuck to the ball of my finger. But in this all-consuming darkness, I had no way of telling what it was. It felt an awful lot like a grain of rice, though. Even smushing and smearing like one when I kneaded it between my thumb and forefinger. What is this thing? Skin? From my thigh? Crap, I hope not. Wouldn't you feel it? Oh, the lights! Gasp, shock. Holy shit, it's a torture room. It looks like my sex basement. Or at least the one that I will have in The Sims. It's happening. I'm going to make it happen. Oh God, what is this place? The source of the horrible smell was suddenly clear. The room was absolutely drenched from wall to wall and ceiling to floor with blood and human viscera. Ooh, lovely. How many gallons of blood must there have been to coat this entire room? And the worst part was, none of it was dry. It was all wet. It was all fresh, funky fresh. There was an oh God. Ugh. There were indistinguishable chunks of flesh and bone everywhere. Just what kind of twisted things was this room being used for? Menstrual sex! Oh no, I had to, guys. I'm sorry. Ah! Huh? I don't like these noises. I scratched my itching thigh again with my finger, then looked down at my legs. All at once, my blood ran cold. Oh my God, what is it? Wet! Ah! A swarm of little white bugs was wriggling around on both my legs. Oh, maggots. Oh, that's what I squished between my fingers. But there were many, many more. And they were also on my skirt, on my socks, even my shoes. Oh no, girl. That's nasty. I fell into a state of total panic. I threw off my shoes and began frantically brushing myself off with my arms. I grabbed the hem of my skirt and the collars of my socks and shoes and shook the fuck out of them too, trying to knock as many bugs off as my body as I possibly could. Pat, pat. Did you poop? Stumbling around, I accidentally planted the heel of my sock into a murky puddle of red liquid. My mind went blank with disgust. Oh, gross, 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 gross. Oh, so gross. Pant, gasp. Pant. I can't take this anymore. Oh, is she gonna vomit? Don't vomit, girl. Calm down. Sayaka, this is just a slaughterhouse. It's where the cows lived. This is just a place where livestock was chopped up to meat. Oh, human livestock. It was perfectly natural. There was nothing unusual about this room at all. The blood, the chunks of flesh and bone, probably all just from animals. Yeah, probably. Ooh, we get to... Oh, nosy around a murder room, death room. Murder, death, kill room. What is it? What? Filthy buckets lit in the room. One was stuffed with reddish, black globs of meat. And quivering. The liquid is quivering. Liquid. White and yellow liquid. In most of them. Femur-like bones adorned the surface. Oh. Bones float? But one of them seemed to be a far more horrid stew than any others. And that's because one of them was full of arms. Human arms, several of them, jutting out above the bucket lip. And practically waving at passers-by. Stop making those noises at me, child. Screams are strange beasts. Because they basically override all sense of logic and reason within a person's mind. Quite naturally, quite automatically in my shock, a scream forced its way out from inside my body, from the very pit of my stomach. Oh my God, can we just get on with searching the murder room? My senses had become razor sharp. I could faintly hear footsteps approaching from... What? From the hall outside the room? Oh my God, we need to hide. Hide in one of the FEMA buckets. My stomach tightened, stopping the next scream in my throat. Oh, it's the hammer man. It's not hammer time. Sayaka, hide somewhere, girl. I was sure of it. In the corridor just outside his room, someone or something was coming this way. And judging by sound, it sure wasn't now. Okay, child. Let's hide somewhere. Stop your fucking whimpering. Another scream threatened to slip out. I quickly stifled it. The last thing I needed to give away my... You already did with your last scream. Whoever this was getting closer and closer. I had to act. Do it then. The whole way outside was just a straight shot, so escaping the room without being seen wasn't an option. Hiding was my only hope. But hiding where? Under the... No, hiding the camera. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have hid under the fucking table. Because that guy was caught in the first game. I should have... Oh, god damn it, I didn't save it. The footsteps were approaching fast. I ran over to the large cabinet on the other side of the room. Please open. Oh, it opened. He's going to catch us, though. The doors opened without difficulty, but they were The sort that automatically closed when left unattended. Oh well, no time for second guessing now. Sure. I turned around and jammed myself end first into the closet, grabbing the edges of the closet doors with my fingers and pulling them for all my worth. End first? You mean like butthole first? I don't know. Shiver, sniffle. Ew. Shrinking my body into the cramped closet, I prayed silently for the footsteps to pass by this fucking room. But then, the person making those footsteps was probably the same person who turned on the light in here, so I didn't honestly hold out much hope. Rapidly, my thoughts grew darker. Worst-case scenarios began flashing through my mind, one after another. I grasped my quivering... You love that word. I grasped my quivering mouth and violently shaking shoulders in a vain attempt to calm myself down. Just trying to calm my titties. I clenched my eyes shut and willed myself to swallow any sounds that may otherwise have leaked out. Now, please help me. Naho is dead. I peeked through the gap in the door, and my fears were confirmed. I was no longer alone in his room. Giant man. Ooh. Ooh. Grr. What are you, a fucking tiger now? The thing that was in here with me was horrible. He seemed not quite human, but not really anything else either. And whatever he was, I was scared to death of him. Pant, always out of breath. Maybe he has asthma. Maybe you can outrun him. On second thought, maybe he was human. He just had a grotesque face and an abnormally large body. Not to mention a zombie-like disposition. He was horrifying. He sounds like the Elephant Man. Oh, that's him. Nailed it. He had the limp body of a girl tossed over his shoulder. Oh, right, okay. He walked over to the blood-covered table in the center of the room and violently threw her down on it. Who is it? Oh, no. Is it... What's her name? Mika? Mizu? Something? Letting out a moan of agony, she came to. My God, she was still alive. Does she have legs? If she doesn't, I totally know who she is. Oh, she's screaming. It hurts. Of course it fucking hurts. Her legs had been severed at the thigh. Like, completely cut off. How could anyone do something like that? Oh, it is her. No! Yup. The man straddled the girl and tied both her arms into metal restraints attached to the table. Oh, it's fucking time. No! What was he planning to do to her? Whimper. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of orgasm noises. That's totally an orgasm noise. Ooh. He's coming this way. No, please no. Please no. Pant, whisper. Whimper. The man passed right by the standing closet, instead turning his attention towards the nearby corner of the room where he began rummaging through a toolbox. What kind of tools, pray tell, is he grabbing? He was utterly careless about it, tossing aside any tools he didn't need. Hammers and drills were clanging on the ground, with some sliding under the table. Each time a tool fell, he bent down and scooped it up. If I had hidden under the table, I absolutely would have. We got the right choice. Before long, he pulled out a large pair of pliers. Save it. Returning to the girl's side, he once again stepped onto the table and straddled her body. What are you doing? What's he going to do with those exactly? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Wordlessly, the enormous beast clamped down on the squirming girl's neck, cheek, and squeezed with all his might. What are you doing? What are you doing? Then, as far as he was able to determine from my vantage point, he'd forced her mouth open and shoved the pliers inside. Oh, is he going to pull her teeth? He readjusted his grip on the handle, then skillfully began opening the two metal prongs while simultaneously pushing them down her throat. Oh, this is getting graphic. You know I turned on them sound effects. I'm sick of making these orgasm noises. Now, stop! Yeah, definitely takes the load off. Finally, grasping the girl's tongue with his pliers, the man suddenly yanked his arm upward in one single powerful movement, tearing it from her mouth. Wait, what? Whimper. I heard the sound of her mouth frothing over, and after a moment of squirming, all her movements ceased completely. But that was quick. That's when I lost it. Tears were streaming down my face, and I began peeing myself uncontrollably. Urine was pooling all along the bottom of the cabinet. That's not funny. Go, just pinch it. Pinch the tip. I frantically contracted my stomach, forcing myself to stop peeing. If any of it leaked out from here and gave my position away, I'd be a goner for sure. Oh, what a way to go. He saw my piss. Like breadcrumbs, he followed the trail of pee. My stomach immediately fought this sudden denial with painful cramp. Please, please don't do this now. Why would a stomach stop her from peeing? I've never done anything with my stomach to stop myself from peeing. The man tossed the severed tongue into the aluminum bucket at his feet, then roughly threw the pliers back into the toolbox with an ear-splitting clatter. He grabbed the bucket containing the tongue and slowly disappeared from the room. Why? What are you doing? What are you going to do with it? Are you making a charm? Are you making a necklace? Stop whimpering, bitch. Somebody had just died out there. I was in shock. What I'd seen really scared the piss out of me. I didn't think it'd ever actually happen. I have to get out of this room. If I stay here until he came back. And if he found my hiding place. If he found my pee. I could easily be the next one to die on that table. Slowly and shakily, I opened the cabinet doors and re-emerged. Oh no. The girl was still as a board. You mean stiff as a board? She almost looked alive, albeit gravely wounded. But her mannequin-like lack of any motion whatsoever said it all. I stared at this fresh corpse, and just felt so many conflicting emotions welling up inside of me. Anger, horniness, everything. I exited the room, fighting back more screams from the pit of my stomach that seemed insistent on coming out. They should be out and proud. No, what is this place? If I'm dreaming, somebody wake me the fuck up, please. But I knew it wasn't a dream. I accepted that this place was real, even though it differed greatly from any reality I'd ever known before. My brain was quickly nearing its breaking point. A stupefying fog clouded my mind's circuits. Yeah, it's called a mind queef. Now, please help me. Told you, Now's not coming for you, girl. She doesn't care about you anymore. She's lost her shit. Days passed in this sweltering, isolated bunk. Days? I couldn't even say how many. We're gonna starve. But we still have our chocolate, right? My cell phone battery ran out after a while, and my watch died too. I was lost completely, but I never stopped looking for Naho. It's only like 12 rooms to look in, girl. And I'm counting the hallways. I hadn't eaten anything. I hadn't drunk anything. And I'd slept so many times, I couldn't even begin to estimate how long I'd been trapped here. The chocolate my mom gave me was still in my pocket though. But I couldn't bring myself to eat it. I felt like it represented an important bond between me and her. Oh, that's sweet. I'd totally eat it eventually though. Oh no, he's back. Our friendship will last forever. It will never die. Yep, sounds like asthma to me. Either that or he got the AIDS. Oh, you still looking for Naho? Yeah. What? Oh, he just found us? He just found us. That's it. We didn't get to run. We didn't even have the chance. But then again, we did see this at the beginning of the fucking chapter, right? Yes. She dropped a chocolate. And she's like, you're not taking my fucking chocolate, bitch. But then I'm pretty sure she lost her chocolate. Such... Yummy! Oh, I'd been saving my chocolate all this time. Oh, it's finished already. A Chronicle of Past Events. Chapter 4 clear. Ooh, Shangri-La. Ayano. We know somebody named Ayano. Maybe it was Ayana. Soulful testicles again. We love them soulful testicles. Okay, well, we've not been recording that long, so let's start the next one. It's either that or a 15-minute video, and nobody wants a 15-minute video. Shangri-La! Let's start it and see how far we get. Ooh, classy music. Oh, this guy. The Fapper. That's what I'm going to call him. Fapper. I deserve punishment for my actions. I deserve to be spanked. Each time I took a photograph from my phone, its flash made the school wall shine a bright, heavenly white. We're totally listening to wedding music. What is happening? Ooh, is he a wedding photographer? This was a place of solitude. Only she and I, not another soul to be found. I just can't stay away. That's my man voice. I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating. Lube! Ew. And my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited. And it was all because of her. Dem titties, though, they indiscreet. A perfect flower, brightly adorning the wall with its myriad of colours. Such was the departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. I'd never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply to a situation like this. What state of mind could cause someone to do this to another human being? I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of their arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins. Lovely. Based solely on the dug-out abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, smashed eyeballs and the exposed jaw, one might think she'd been torn apart by wild animals, but the linchpins and a faint trace of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise. Nancy Drew up in here. And yet, this bold, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will and fiery passion on the part of the orchestrator. The blood that had spattered far and wide shone... Oh my god, this voice. Ow, it's hurting my collarbone. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flesh like a bright red flame. And whole chunks of flesh were strewn about like flower petals. How romantic. This filleted, eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lesson to be taught. Wait, you saying she's better than Jesus? Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. I suppose there are animals who kill not for food but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. Of course, even intelligent animals like the lion, monkey, and dolphin can be subject to the occasional exclusionism and abuse within their ranks. Yet only humans possess the capacity to turn violent impulses into art. Totally thought I was going to sneeze. Ooh, another one. Selfie with the titties! Alright. Can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue had become soliloquy. Soliloquy? Soliloquy! I always wondered what that word meant! Soliloquy. If only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Side boob. Just the side boob, dude. That side boob. Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did prove a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. And also a boner. But why? But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable corpse party. Oh! It's in the title of the game. I've seen so many other bodies since I've arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior age, but that's about all I could determine from her uniform that was tattered and soaked through with blood. And there was no student ID name tag to be found. I probably already took it. The only reason I believe her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag and ordinate toy shell jewellery box on the ground nearby. But can't you see those titties? Is this Mayu? Are we looking at Mayu on the bayou? Is this when he totally lost his shit and jumped out of a window? I don't have the slightest clue who she may be, so why am I drawn to her? Please, tell me who you are. Clap those titties for me one more time. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if in answer. Oh dear, it's already this late. The production of The Barber of... Oh, that's at Savile. The production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK Educational Network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. The hell was that noise? Being away from my TV at the time, I'd set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of somebody, Rossini? I need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. Ah, bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of her weakness that lay within her heart. Therefore I was the only one who could truly protect her. Speaking of weakness, I wonder what's become of Mochita's little sister. Oh, that's right, you tried to fuck her. I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier. I gave her quite a fright. Yes, you little fuckhole. I adored watching her run for her dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic paedophile. Yet I am no such thing. Why, then, did I glean such joy from it? Curse, you're a psychopathic paedophile. I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. My precious. The sight of an overwhelming weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very penis. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I'd certainly intended no harm. Bullshit! Bullshit! The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me smile. You fucking asshole. This guy's fucked up. I swear it feels like there's another me slowly and steadily awaking within my butthole. No, this isn't right. This isn't who I am. Could it be that this nightmarish location is messing with my head? You think? Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. No, they'd put you in an insane asylum for the criminally insane. I suppose I'll need to erase all the pictures and movies I've stored in my phone, including hers. You... Fap that fap. Fap it. Just fap it. Fap it like it's going out of fashion. Faption. Mitsuki. Oh, who is this again? Amy? Somebody? Anybody at all? Is anybody there? Who are you? Crap, my phone. Is it okay? What does it matter? You got no reception anyway. Damn it! My strap-on broke. Nobody in here either. Where did everybody go? Hard to believe. We were just in the student council room. Is she one of those people that was in the diary? I guess this Sachiko charm is what did us in, huh? don't know, maybe. This wasn't just some ordinary school building. Some fellow student council members and classmates, and all I did... What? Some fellow student council members and classmates and I all did that weird ritual, and then I passed out. I thought maybe it was anemia or something. But when I woke up, I found myself in this thoroughly disturbing place. And my friends were nowhere to be found. At first, I thought maybe this was just talk, I don't know, playing a prank on me, but I quickly realised that it went far beyond that. What is that? Up in the corner, in the middle. Up in the corner. Up in the middle. I got angry. I screamed, I cowered in fear, and I begged anyone who could hear me to stop doing this. But ultimately, I was just talking to her. This all felt like a badass dream. Not the good kind of badass dream. And I prayed in my heart of hearts that that's all it was. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to stand being in this horrible place alone. I just wanted to see someone. To be with someone. I just wanted someone to call my name. Say my name, bitch. I'm Mitsuki Yamamoto. An 11th grader at Byakuden Senior High School. I served as clerk for the student council. Swap. I'm right here, everyone. Right here. Please come and fucking find me. What is this? A decaying human head. Oh, lovely. A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed into the top left cubby. It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissue all along the frame. So descriptive. Who would have done something like this? You know, when I saw my first body here, I couldn't stop throwing up. But I think I'm starting to get desensitized. I just hope the others are okay. Save it! Skulls and desensitization. So much fun. Alright, let's snoop around. What does this say? Being alone is scary, but being with someone else is even scarier. Stay alert. Be vigilant. Don't let your guard down. People will fuck you. People do tend to crack up in this place and turn on each other. The door's frozen in place. It's just decoration. Doesn't even rattle when I push it. Damn it, the windows were the same way. What the hell is going on here? I'm not going to accomplish anything by standing in one place. I need to keep looking for my friends. My Tomodachi. What? I can't move. Oh. It's taking us places. We're running. We're totally running. We're sprinting. Question mark. What is it? Mitsuki. Oh, we found somebody. I'm so emotionally invested in this Mitsuki character. Who's there? It's me, Kurosaki. Who are you? Kurosaki, where are you? I'm down here in the floor. We were in the same hallway, but separated by a huge hole in the floor. Still, I'd finally found someone. Kensuke Kurosaki, a classmate of mine from too far. After being alone in here all this time, finally a friend. I could barely contain my exuberance. What a word. Oh, you look familiar as fuck. Kurosaki, I'm so glad you're all alive, right? Is that the guy who got fucking spotted in the first game? It is, isn't it? He saved Yuka. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You too. How are you holding up? You're not hurt or anything, right? No, I'm just fine. How about you, Kurosaki? Where are the others? I wish I knew. I only just woke up and I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. No shit. We were all in the student council room, right? So how come we're in a rundown school now? Did someone carry us here while we were unconscious? I don't know. That's the only explanation I can think of. But I can't imagine anyone actually doing that. Yeah, they'd have to be pretty sick. But then, well, have you seen what's in here with us? No, I hadn't noticed. The dead bodies? Yeah. First time in my life I've ever seen a real deal. I was about ready to piss my pants when I realized what I was looking for. What I was looking at. Ew, come on now. I'm serious, this place is fucked up and it's not safe. We need to find Kizami. No, you need to stay the fuck away from him. Fukuroi and the others. And get the fuck out of here. No, I agree. Kurosaki carefully inched closer to the hole in the corridor, bit by bit, then took a good long look inside. You could leap right over that, I'll bet. I mean, you're in a baseball club, and you're good at sports, so something like this should be no problem. Yes, because baseball and long jump are the same thing. There's no way. I'd have to be a track star to clear that. So, just try. You won't know until you try, right? Well, you'll never be one with that kind of attitude, mister. Man, you don't mince words, do you? Won't expect anything less from you. Anyway, I'm going to try and find some other way around. Wait, don't leave me. You stay here, Mitsuki. In case anyone else shows up when I'm gone. You don't need to be in such a hurry. Why don't we stay here for a little while? Did he just run off? Don't leave me alone. I guess I can be a pain in the ass sometimes. In class and in student council meetings alike. I'm always trying to take charge. I am the alpha female. I suppose I have to be all docile and sweet like Amy if I want to be treated like a lady. Whoa, chandelier. Out of range, damn. Right when I need it the most, too. The time display on my phone read 29:09. I know I'm not very good with numbers, guys, but I'm sure there's only 24 hours in the day, so what the fuck is 29? Well, that's certainly not right. Maybe it got messed up when I dropped it. Maybe you've been there 29 hours. Maybe that's what that means. Kurosaki's taken an awfully long time. I sure hope nothing happened to him. Save it. I do not like your ominous words. Here! Anybody there? Kurosaki! Is it? I'm here! Over here, Kurosaki! Mitsuki, is that you? Is that really him, though? Fukuroi! Oh, look at that 90s boy band hair, though. Thank goddess! I was looking all over for you, Mitsuki. It was oh god, introductions. A classmate of mine and the student council president. Totally swatty then. He always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels into the ground on everything, but right now his cold abstinence was as welcome as it could be. Fukuroi, I'm so glad you're alright. Wait. Wasn't that exactly the same thing I said to Kurosaki? I really need to get some new material. I'm sorry. You caught me right as I was starting to panic. I mean, we're in this horrible place and Kurosaki wanted off. Slow your roll. This isn't like you, Mitsuki. Are you saying Tensuki is here too? Kensuki? Nailed it. Yeah, he was on the other side of that pit, and since he couldn't figure out how to cross it, he just ran off to find an alternative way. I see. Jump in the gun as always, then. Have you found anyone else, Fukuroi? Fukuroi. Fuku. I'm gonna call Fuku. Fukuyu. What about talk or fuck off? I'm afraid not. No Okawa or Katayama either. And no Kizami. Well, Kizami's probably fine by himself because he's evil. You might be right. He's strong in body and strong of will. I doubt even in a place like this could bring him down. At any rate, once we've reunited with Kurosaki, we should make finding the others our first priority. Maybe we should try and find an alternative route out of this pit ourselves then. Is that really such a good idea, though? What if Kurosaki gets here after we've already left? Then he'll wait for us. And if we set about finding our own route, there's a good chance we will run into him along the way. Ever the logical thinker, Fukuyu. And we might happen upon the others too. You're right. We can't just stand around or we'll never get anywhere. Excuse me. And I have to admit, I am worried about Toko. I am worried about Tonka Truck and the others. Me too. But we have to confirm the safety of everyone from Byakuden as soon as possible. The door to the art room is locked up tight. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Save it! I still really want to play as Yuka. If I don't get to play as Yuka in this game, I'm going to throw some kind of a bitch fit. Not even joking. But I'm kind of glad that we get to see this other party that wasn't even in the first game. I mean, they were in it, but they were dead, you know. I think I know exactly who they are. But if you enjoyed this episode... sorry, I just hit puberty. If you enjoyed this episode, nailed it, yeah. Then hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It really does help me out. Comment, of course, that helps me out too. Love reading your comments. Share, like, subscribe, and guys. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and favourite. Can't favourite. God damn it. One day I will stop saying that. But I will see you in the next episode. Okay? Take care of yourselves now. Bye. Oh, Yandere Sim style. Fucking kill a bitch. Oh, look at you. Yes, with your man song and your afro. Where the fuck are you going, ho? Oh, yeah, bitch in the bathroom. Pass out in the toilet. Fuck you. Yeah. Stab this motherfucker. Oh, kill you too. Fuck it. It's fine. Is this supposed to be a panty shot? My clients are picky. The panties need to be in the exact center. She's not wearing any. And snap. Yeah. What? Her VJ is in the center of the fucking screen, eh? What am I talking about? Oh, I've spent so long trying to do this. Just give me the money shot, girl. Give it to me. Give it to me.